Alright everyone, if you watched the video before, you know that recently I went ahead and purchased a GoPro Hero 9, which is right here. And if you remember, I said that the camera gets a big thumbs up, and then the following week I went surfing down the shore and I took the GoPro with me to mess with, simply because of its size and me being in public, not being afraid to talk into something this size as to holding my entire camera rig. I was very excited to have this. I would say the two issues that I have with it is, first and foremost, the sound. It's just not as clear as I would like it to be. If you're inside sitting like this, the sound's pretty good. If you're outside, the sound can sound a little distant. It's just not perfect. And then my second issue with it, which if you watch that video where I went surfing, the way it worked from a slow motion standpoint, I'm sure I just don't have the settings set up right. Out of the box, the slow motion was choppy and kind of weird, so I didn't really like it. Today, I have a piece of tech that is going to help solve the problem of sound. Many vloggers use cameras that have a mic rig on top. For me, I have a Comica mic, but many use the Rode mic. Comica is an aftermarket version, lower cost. I just liked it a little bit more, so I got that. For the GoPro, similar setup, I was able to land this Media Mod. Yes, this was a Christmas gift that I didn't expect to come. I'm very excited about it. This is not a paid promotion. This was not given to me by GoPro. This was a gift from a family member. So this is a complete unpaid, completely unbiased tech review on the GoPro Hero 9 Media Mod. Let's get it going. So first thing, I've always got to talk about the packaging. The packaging is very impressive. I did not like the packaging on the Hero 9. If you go back again and watch that video, you'll see I kind of dogged GoPro on their packaging. I just felt like for the cost, this thing should be coming in something that's similar to an Apple product, a more robust packaging. This packaging is a little bit more on point. It reminds me of the packaging that I got the portable charger in, but a much better version, much more solid, just decent looking packaging. You know exactly what you have on here, exactly what it's going to be. So it's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and open it up. As you open it up, you have the limited lifetime warranty, the Media Mod user guide. You couldn't even print a picture on the front of that thing? Come on, people. And then the Media Mod itself. Let's go over some quick stats on this thing. First off, it's weather resistant. It is not water resistant. This GoPro, you could drop this thing into a deep bucket, you could drop it into a well, you could drop it in the ocean. This will work again right out of the box. When you put this Media Mod on, it is no longer waterproof. So make sure you understand that when you put this on. It no longer makes your GoPro waterproof. Your GoPro is now susceptible to damage. The Media Mod itself comes with an outer shell, comes with one of these GoPro screw adapters. It's what actually like holds it into place on your tripods and things of that nature. And it comes with another one of these adapters for you to screw it into place. Now, the good thing is this slot in the bottom allows for these guys to poke through. So when it's in there, these can poke through, and your already existing hardware you're using, you're good to go with. So these just become extra. The mic cover actually goes on top of this thing, which is great. Having a mic cover to diffuse things like hard P's and S's and things of that nature, having a foam cover is going to be clutch for that. So that's actually a really cool aspect. But this is mostly to be blocking out the wind. It is the windscreen to help with hearing if you're out in public and you have a lot of wind in the area. Now let's look at some other aspects of this thing. It also has a mounting bracket here. I've got to look into what are some of the things that you can mount onto this media device. If it's something where maybe I can mount a small light, because I know they do also sell lighting and tripods. There's mini tripods that you could get for this media. I mean, there are brackets in two different spots. You've got a bracket here on top, and then you also have a bracket on the side. So your ability to customize using this Media Mod, I'm actually hoping this kind of steps up my use of the GoPro from a vlogging standpoint. I want to do more vlogging outside of this office and get out and see different areas, and I don't necessarily want to carry this big awesome Canon camera. I do love this Canon camera. It is my camera, but sometimes it can just be a little annoying to be holding it out and everybody's looking at you like, what's that guy doing? It is so uncomfortable for somebody who's not used to being on camera in a public setting. Now, here's something else about this mod. You've got 3 different inserts here. So this one is a USB-C port. Depending on how it works, could be a great link up between my Apple and this camera right now. So I've been sending everything to my phone and then sending from my phone to the computer. Hoping that USB-C allows me to do a direct link up to my computer. We're gonna see. It also has an additional mic port here, and it's claiming that this is an HDMI, or it's claiming that this is an HDMI out, but it looks like you're gonna need a special wire to send for HDMI. So here's the part that I'm nervous about, and that is putting this thing on. For the next couple minutes, I'm going to start to record off of this because I want to hear what the sound is like. Okay, I'm going to now turn on the GoPro. So now we've switched over to the GoPro Hero 9. Now, just from a look standpoint, it looks really cool on the camera itself. It really builds it out to look more like a vlogging camera, and I have a little bit more faith in its ability to capture my voice. But let's see what it sounds like from the side and the back. It is currently set so that the mic is taking sound from the front of the GoPro. It's not taking sound from the sides or the back. And in my basement, where I have an HVAC closet that's on right now and annoying the crap out of me, I would love to have something that's only taking sound from the front. I'm now going to switch to the side of the camera and we're going to see how that sounds. So now you're seeing my desk and I'm sitting on the side of the camera, and I'm just interested to know how loud and what the volume difference is, because it's claiming it should only be taking sound from the front. Let's switch to the back. Now you're looking forward and I'm behind the device. My hope is that you're hearing me, but not as clear as you were hearing me from the front. All right, so right about now, I'm going to do a nice black screen telling you what my thoughts are on the sound quality in general from the different areas. So let's get that going, Kev, right now. Now currently I'm working on connecting the GoPro using the Media Mod to the computer. Now, one thing GoPro I want to point out is a little bit of a frustration here. I took a USB-C plug, plugged it into the Media Mod, and took the other end of the USB-C plug and plugged it into the computer. And while on the screen it said it was connected, it was not connecting to the computer. This is now a frustration for me. I was hoping for the ease of click, click, file sharing is there. That doesn't seem to be the case. While we're waiting for the computer to reboot, which for some reason is taking an uncharacteristically long amount of time for an Apple product, I just want to take a minute to ask you all to go ahead and hit subscribe. If you have not yet subscribed, I would love it if you would click subscribe to stay up to date with me. I do a general vlog, I do tech reviews, I do small business and marketing tips, do all those kind of things. So go ahead and hit subscribe and stay connected with me, and I thank you in advance for helping me out with that. So the computer is now reconnected. I have my GoPro Hero 9 adapter cord that came with the camera. I'm going to open up the USB-C port. It is showing on the camera face that the USB is connected. Okay, GoPro, severely disappointed. It did not in fact work. So in the end, again, you saw my notes on what I thought about the sound quality of the GoPro Hero 9 Media Mod. Let's go with the positives and negatives. One, the sound was pretty decent. It was clear quality. As far as noise cancellation, it was there. There was some noise cancellation, but it was still picking up my voice. As far as the construction of it, it is a beautiful piece. It looks great. It's gonna do everything that I needed to do. The one negative that I have for the Media Mod is its connectivity to the computer. I still gotta iron that out. I was hoping for it to be much more seamless and easy to use and just a quick click and be good to go. Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case. So I'm gonna have to go into the community and see if it's maybe a defective if this media mod is messed up and not working. But otherwise, I want to just say this. If you're somebody who has a GoPro or have been thinking about using the GoPro for the purpose of vlogging, then I highly do recommend you look into getting this product. I'm gonna put a link in the description below. Again, not sponsored, I'm not getting anything for it, but I just wanna be able to give you the tools that you need in order to be more successful. I hope you found this tech review to be helpful, and otherwise, I wish you all the best. Remember, small business owners, be small, think big. Everybody else, you have a wonderful day. Take care.